Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Nissan in Quakertown, Pennsylvania to take a look at this brand new 2023 Nissan Sentra SR. Gun metallic with a black roof. So we got two-tone action going on this Sentra. So what I want to do with this review is, let's dig into this. Let's find out if this Sentra is the compact sedan that you should look at in competition with the Kia Forte GT Line. So let's see and compare both of them and see which one you may think is the one to go with. So let's dig in. All right, the front end of this Nissan Sentra SR, gun metallic is the color. Plays off really well against the gloss and flat black on the grille. The new Nissan badge in the center. You got the chrome around that V-motion grille. LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, LED fog lamps on the front end of the Sentra. It's looking pretty good. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. And also, I'd like to apologize ahead of time for all the pollen on this car, but it is pollen season here in eastern Pennsylvania. The wheel and tire setup on this Nissan Sentra, we have an 18-inch wheel, gloss black with silver accents. Seems like I say that about every wheel on every car. Nissan badge in the center, standard brake and rotor package. These 18-inch wheels are wrapped in hand-cooked Kinergy GT all-season tires, 215 on the width, a 45 series sidewall, 18s, all four corners, front-wheel drive. All right, the full side profile on the Sentra. It is a good-looking car. We've had a 2023 mid-cycle refresh on the Sentra. Little updates to the front end, some updates to the rear end, some updates to the interior, but the design is still about what the Sentra's always been. I like the body lines over the front fender and over the rear quarter panel going into the taillight, and that sharp body line coming through the bottom of the doors gives it some sense of motion, gives it some style, and the two-tone gun metallic over with the black roof is looking pretty good as well. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Coming in closer, we are gloss black on the side view mirror, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras. We have color match on the front and rear door handle, fuel filler on the right side of the car, black roof with the antenna and the standard sunroof. All right, we're looking at this Sentra SR. We have that nice deck lid spoiler kicking up, the Nissan badge right in the middle, Sentra on the left, SR on the right, the gunmetal all the way down. And then we have a single side exhaust coming out the left side with some design around that rear diffuser area. It's a pretty good looking rear end on the Sentra. All right, we're under the hood of this 2023 Sentra SR. And what do we have for a power plant? We have a 2-liter naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a CVT transmission. 149 horsepower, 146 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 28 in the city, 36 on the highway, 32 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior of this 2023 Nissan Sentra SR, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this cost? Well, MSRP for the Sentra 2-liter SR trim is $22,840. Then we got some options on this vehicle we need to add in. We need to add in the clear rear bumper protector for $75, the premium paint, the two-tone for $250, carpeted floor mats with the trunk mat $260, the door sill plates at $80, and then you have the SR premium package in here at $2,470. That includes your power sliding moonroof with tilt, the Primatex appointed seats, 6-way power driver's seat with 2-way lumbar, heated front seats, intelligent around view monitors, 8-speaker Bose premium sound system, sun visor with illuminated vanity mirrors, heated steering wheel, Nissan Connect, Sirius XM, Wi-Fi hotspot, LED headlamps with LED daytime running lights. Destination and delivery $1,095, total MSRP $27,070. Let's check out the interior. Footbox action, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Carpeted floor mats are in the trunk. Again, we have that Sentra door sill plate to welcome you to the car, which is a nice touch. We have power seats for the driver with lumbar, manual adjustment for the front passenger. Then we have these leatherette seats. I believe that Nissan called these Primatex. They look like leather, feel like leather, but they're not, with that copper stitching. Nice design, nice soft headrests. So the seats are looking pretty darn good in this Sentra. All right, door panel action in this Sentra. We have nice soft touch up top. We have that Primatex with that copper or orange stitching. It looks more copper to me. On the armrest, which is nice and soft, and the insert, brushed aluminum on the door handle, faux carbon fiber look around the switchgear. Get rid of that piano gloss black plastic, which is a good idea. Up on the dash, more soft touch with the stitching. Hard black plastic here, though, and then down below, a nice large glove box. All right, this Sentra is going to have Nissan's 8-inch infotainment system without navigation. All navigation comes through your phone. Wireless Apple CarPlay with Android Auto compatibility. Here are your hard controls to go through everything. We can hit our menu button, and then we can slide through different options on our menu. Bluetooth in our phone and whatnot. If we want to go to connections, that's where we can go ahead and connect up to 6 devices. So that's a nice touch. Bluetooth your phone, play your music, go to your settings, configure the settings in the car to your preference. And then if we go to our backup camera, we have a backup camera with 360, but the 360 has no trajectory, and the camera is a bit grainy to the look, so not as good as I would like to see it in this Sentra, but you do have the 360-degree view. Down further, we have 3 heat and air vents right in a row. I like that design. Here is our 4-way hazards. Down further, dual climate control action here in this Sentra. And then we have 2-stage heated seats for both the driver, front passenger, and a heated steering wheel. So that's a nice touch. Down below, you have a USB-C, USB-A, and an aux jack with a 12-volt. Don't see a wireless charging pad. Here's our gear shift to go through the simulated gears on the CVT, like the Gator with the copper stitching. Engine stop start. Little area for change. Here is your faux carbon fiber trim around your 2 cup holders. And then here we go with the Nissan key fob right here. Remote start, lock, unlock. Pop the trunk, panic button, nice weight, looking good. Armrest, nice and soft with the stitching. Open it up, and we do have an area for storage. Nissan steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel with the stitching, flat bottom, Nissan badge on the horn button looking good, brushed aluminum. I really like how Nissan's doing their wheels right now. On the left, we have the controls for the digital portion of our dash and our music and volume. On the right, telephone voice commands, cruise control, and safety suite controls. No paddles on the Sentra. And then here you have controls for your headlights and your fog lamps. Over here, windshield wiper. Over here on the left side, eco mode or not eco mode. There's your modes in the Sentra with your brighten and dim the dash, trip reset, pop the trunk. Down, but way down there, way down here, that is to pop the fuel filler door. That's a hell of a stretch to get there. It's a manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel. And then we have an analog digital combo, analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. And then you can move through the menu of additional information in the center that you can look for. So it is a pretty darn good little dash here in this Sentra. All right, here we go. Overhead console. You want your non-LED lighting to come dome lighting to come on, you can leave this button off. Open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting goes off. In this SR Premium, I think I might like to see some interior dome lighting. This is the top trim on the Sentra. We have our SOS button in case you have an emergency on the road. And then we have our sunroof. Open it by hand and then press and hold, open the glass. Nice and easy. Press and hold on the way back, nice and easy, and then close. Sun visor with vanity and light Does it slide? Yes, it does, to block out the side sun. Good job. Backseat time in the Sentra. The seat is set for my driving position. Get on in. Low bridge on the head getting in. Good amount of space for my knees and my head and my shoulders. That nice Primatex material all the way down, but no seat pocket behind the driver, but we do have a seat pocket behind the front passenger. Center console, no heat and air vents, and one USB-A for connectivity. Rear door, we do have the same looking door panel as the front, with the stitching and the faux carbon fiber and that semi-soft armrest. However, instead of soft touch up on top, they have hard black plastic up on top. Would like to see the soft touch back here as well, so people don't get the feeling like you're cheaping out in the back. But the back seats, the nice same material, nice black with the copper stitching, nice and comfortable, nice design. We open up the center armrest, nice and soft, 2 cup holders, heat and air vents in the floor. So it's a very comfortable place to be here in the back of this Sentra. All right, let's open a trunk, pop it from the key fob or from the dash, or you come to the back right underneath the Nissan button, hit the button, up it goes. Nice large trunk area for a compact sedan. Here is the floor mat. We'll get rid of that for now. Here are our carpeted Sentra floor mats, which look really nice. Front license plate bracket. Open this up. We got a spare with a jack and some tools, so thank you for the spare. But overall, it's a really good trunk area here for space in the back of this little Sentra. If you need more space, by the way, you can get those rear seats down by coming around and pulling these knobs, and then you can fold the seats down. Most of the time you have little levers to pull here in the trunk, but the Sentra goes with these knobs on the seat instead. There it is. Pull it up and then push it down. So now with that down, you get a bit of a kick up and it's a narrower spot, but if you got some larger items and nobody in the back seat, you're good to go. So I like that. Let me know how you feel about the space in the comments, but it looks pretty good. All right, window sticker for this 2023 Sentra 2-liter SR CVT. We'll zoom on in, give you a look at all the standard equipment. Now we'll move over to our options. Total MSRP. Let's take her out for a spin. All right, so we are driving down the road in this 2023 Nissan Sentra SR. And very similar power numbers to that Forte GT Line. Both vehicles with the inline 4, both vehicles with the CVT transmission, both vehicles with very similar horsepower and torque numbers. So this is going to come down to ride and features between these two vehicles, I think. The steering in the Sentra is heavier than I saw in the Altima that we were in the last review. So it feels pretty good. The Forte definitely feels lighter on its feet. The Sentra feels like it's a heavier car when you drive it down the road, and the steering in the Sentra feels a little bit heavier. So if you like that heavier steering feel, then maybe the Sentra is the way to go for you. If you like that lighter steering feel, maybe the car feeling lighter on its feet, then maybe the Forte will work better for you. But I like that. My personal preference is a little bit heavier and a really direct steering with some feedback coming through the wheel, and that's how I'm feeling with this right now. So I like the steering in this Sentra quite a bit. Now, the infotainment system in this Nissan is not as good as Kia's 10.25 inch in the GT Line Forte. So that one takes the cake there. The Forte GT Line, if you're going to match it up on price with this one, which is $27,000, you're going to have to max out everything by adding in all those packages, which means the GT Line in Kia is going to give you heated, ventilated front seats, no heated steering wheel, and wireless charging. with some extra connectivity in the back as well as the front. So technology-wise, the Forte a little bit ahead of this once you add in all those additional packages that Kia offers on the Forte. But you can get a heated steering wheel in the Sentra. You cannot get a heated steering wheel in the Forte GT line. So that's interesting how the car makers do it. But as we come down the road, it's just a really nice car to drive. We got plenty of visibility out the front glass, plenty of room out this visibility out your side mirrors and the side glass and the rear view mirror. We have blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that safety technology in the Sentra, just like it is in the Forte GT line. So everything seems even about that. So it's a very, very even comparison between these two vehicles. The key is how is this vehicle going to handle when we get up to speed on a speedier road than the one that we are on now. So that's what we're working towards in this review right now, to see how this is going to handle once we get it up to a speed greater than 25 miles an hour. But this little 2-liter inline 4 gets the car up to speed very nicely. The CVT has simulated gears and it keeps the revs in the engine low, so it's not crazy noisy, and the shifts are pretty smooth in the CVT transmission in the Sentra. Ride quality pretty good. The suspension is well damped. I got the sunroof going, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to turn a little bit here. Nicely done. Now we're not really going all that fast right now, but we'll get there. Don't worry. I got something planned out. Hopefully nobody gets in front of me. Right, emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Nice and linear, no action, no wheel problems, and now off we go. Hit that first turn. Nice. Come back the other way. Nice. Power out. Good job. Both cars front wheel drive. Up the speed, easily, effortless up the speed. Wow, look at that. Power out. Back into this side. Wow, that's all right. That's all right. This is close. This is close between these two cars, I think. Wow. So we got some action going on with the Sentra. Those shifts are clicking off pretty well on the CVT. So I got to give Nissan credit for that. Come in here. Nice turn in the other way. Nicely done. Wow. I mean, there you have it, guys. Nissan Sentra 2023. You let me know. Do you go with the Sentra SR or do you go Kia Forte GT line? They both bring some really good action to this compact sedan market. They do bring some performance, they do bring some fun handling and fun driving, but you let me know based on what you've seen in this one. I'm going to put the Kia Forte GT line review I did for the 2023 model at the end of this review. Take a look at them. Let me know which way would you go. I know which way I would go, but this is not the time nor the place for me to tell you what to do. You need to tell me what you would do. That's the whole point of these videos. So let me know how you feel. Let me know what you would do. So we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank Ciocca Nissan here in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, for allowing the channel access to this 2023 Nissan Sentra SR for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.